There's not much hope in the world, and that's why the world is yours. Hey guys, how you doing? In this video, I wanted to talk about a few topics. I'm going to be uh, jumping a little bit around, and really, yeah, there's not much hope in the world, and you might think of that as a negative thing, but it really isn't, depending on how you view the world. And yeah, there is not much hope, and you can take over. The world is yours. And you know how when you're on semen retention, everybody kind of wants a piece of you, like when you go to the gym and when you're in a social setting, or when you're just walking by, or you interact with people, and they like, it doesn't matter if they're male or female, or they're around your same age, or older or younger, babies, animals. Like, do you feel that all those beings around you, they seem to want a piece of you? So even when they know they know what to do, they will come after you and ask a simple question, or do some silly stuff like that. You know I can I think I can explain it to some extent, because you're just shedding light. You're carrying around with yourself a certain light that those beings around you, they've never quite seen before. So you're so special, and you're you're such a you're such a rare being. You're such a rare being that they want to make an excuse to interact with you for even just a few more seconds. And you know how on this semen retention journey, you could be depressed beyond imaginations. Sometimes you could be depressed and feeling down, and feeling hopeless at times. But uh this is not to bash anyone, but you know you might want to remember that most people, a lot of people, like way bigger chunk of the population, those people have zero hope. That is why when they see you, a man who is trying to discipline himself, a man who is making his fleshly desires kneel down to his own spiritual being, when the people around you, when the beings around you see that you are different, and you are a rare being, that is why they want to interact with you. And I'm only saying this to not to inflate your ego, but rather to just encourage you. So when in those brief moments of discouragement, or when in those brief moments of depression, and like you seeing no hope at all, just remember that just there's not much hope in the whole world, really. And that you are a rare gem, and you carry around yourself with yourself light, a certain light, and a certain type of hope. That is why little children, babies, they are very welcoming towards you. If you have experienced those similar things, you will know why. The world is yours, man. Just know that the whole world is yours, because you are a man, and you have that kingly attitude, and you have that like emperor like countenance. When those people see you, they just know, man. They just know that you're not like anyone else they've seen in life. Just think of it as like in light of statistics. Like, how many people do you think is are even trying to place themselves in like a semen retention. A lot of people, they have never heard of those, or maybe some of them, they heard of those things and they just will just walk away. um, yeah. Hmm. And just know that there are strongholds of Satan. They get stronger. They get even stronger when we're on the right path. So when the pull is strong, the pull from the temptations, whenever you feel that the temptation is pulling too strong, and whenever you feel like Satan and his servants are very very zealous and very fervent, and they're like very busy, and they, whenever you feel like those evil spirits are weighing down on your shoulders, stuff like that, remember that you are on the right path, and remember all the moments that you were empowered, and that remember, just try to remember, and just please I encourage you to try to recall and try to remember every single moments that you were stronger. And please just try to remember those every single moments that you were empowered by God himself, and when you were capable of more things. And just as the Bible said, how do we deal with the sexual temptations? Specifically, it is written that we should flee from those things. It is written that we should flee from lust. So, which would mean that we're not meant to fight against those things. Rather it would be more wise of us to flee from temptations. You could purposefully just take yourself on a walk, a brief short walk outside, and just feel, have a deep breath, maybe take a cold shower, while just you can turn on a piece of music that you like to the loudest volume possible. I'm having a grape juice. I call this a grape juice cocktail. But it's non-alcohol. I just put some ice, and I put some green tea mixed with grape juice. This is pretty good. Yeah. Never give in to temptations, because mood and emotions are like the waves or the tides. They come and go, but what will remain as long as history is the sand, I would say. If I'm giving you the right analogy, I want to speak of this analogy of the ocean and of the seaside shores. Emotions and mood come and go, like so. In certain times, when you have excessive energy from just by retaining your seed for a longer period of time, like a dozen weeks, and the temptations get stronger. They surely do get stronger. But like someone else said, I heard another YouTuber, his Regal Change, his name is Thaddeus. I've heard him say several times that when dealing with temptations and sexual urges, you don't need to we don't necessarily need to suppress those mood and feelings and sexual urges. We could accept that it is part of us because it is only natural, because we have our reproductive organs, and it is programmed in us to, of course, make children with a female, but before that right time, before you find the right adequate partner for yourself, we can just accept that we are made of dust and we have those biological urges, but we don't have to act upon those urges. Those two things are separate things, and I just very strongly hope, and I want for you guys and myself to understand this well enough to apply this to our own lives, really. Yeah, that was it I wanted to say in this video. Yeah, again, there's not much hope in this world, but it's not a bad thing. Most people are vibrating at a low vibrational areas or low vibrational aspects of life, so you just naturally stand out. And so take some pride in that, in a good way, and never be discouraged even when you're in a certain bad mood. Just please, I wish and I pray that you will be able to get out of those stuck moments. You will be able to get out of those falling into a pit type of situations very, very fast. I hope and pray that those things happen for you. Bye guys, thanks. I'll see you in another one. Peace and blessings I send your way. My name is Chanyok, and if you liked what I said and you kind of resonated, if this was somewhat of an helpful video, please do become a subscriber and comment down in the comment section what you feel about those themes that I spoke of. Yeah, press like button, that helps a lot. I want to reach more audience, so yeah, do become a subscriber again. Bye. I love you. Peace.